Oh, yeah,
They don't
yeah.
have any approved plans.
Well, when
from
we
the
first
property,
started, the
but the
reason,
cities, and it's gonna be, like I said, end of 2024 before the seawall's done.
well, when we first started this, the week after it would have been Nicole, not the first one, but the second one. All of me and the rest of my staff here were here the day after both of the hurricanes. And it started out with them being the DEP and I guess it was the county, we weren't worried about the city at the time, stating that we weren't going to be able to work during the turtles, and that we had to have it done by the end of 2023, or they would start fining us. If you can believe that crap. You know, that's how much things have changed. Then that was the day after, and there were rumors abounding. You remember that?
After they held us up for 6 months.
Yep. And then it's been a circus. I mean, they have changed so many rules so many times. It makes your head spin, you know. And not the least of which was those damn stairs. You know, we had the drawings for the stairs and stuff, and they went, nope.
Can't be concrete.
Can't be concrete. What do you mean it can't be concrete? It's been concrete for the last
100
80 years.
yeah.
And they said, nope, it has to be wood. So I finally asked Roger. I said, Roger, what the hell's going on? Why wood? Oh, that's because they being the state and the DEP, if we have another hurricane, which we will, and the damages to the stairs, they want it to float away. In other words, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but they don't want the stairs to be permanent. You know what I mean? They want them to be, they're pressure treated. We have to use certain woods. Oh, and the way we found all that out was at South Point, because South Point didn't have any damage to their, hell, they didn't even have any damage to their stairs. They didn't have any damage to the seawall. They had they had damage to the roofing, and that was from the first one. Okay, not Nicole, but the first one, Ian. And so when it had sucked all the sand out, so the bottom of the stairs, the concrete stairs, were like 8 feet from where the sand was for the seawall thing. And I told him, I said, well, just wait a couple of months and it'll be back.
It'll be back.
But they said, nope, you got to get rid of these stairs. And they said, why? There's nothing wrong with them. They're made out of concrete. We're changing the rules. You have to have wooden stairs. So they had to go through all the expense of, a special assessment and everything to replace the stairs that was nothing wrong with them, but that they were made out of concrete. They didn't grandfather any of the
Right,
stairs.
that's what I was gonna say. What happened to grandfather?
No, they
Good
didn't.
old government.
They didn't, because they had an 8-foot drop. They said.
No,
I was going to
can't
say.
fight City Hall.
Yeah, it'd have to be a class action suit. You'd have to have a basis. It's just, it wouldn't be
It
cheap.
would cost more to do that than just have them replaced.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's the point of the thing.
I know. That's you're right. That's the point of the thing. Is exactly right. But this one is going great. We'll be done here shortly.
Well, we got all the hard stuff done.
All the hard
Basically, it's
stuff, yep.
just more, us
Just waiting on the
Parking
engineer,
lot.
contractors and
which
stuff.
they changed the thing, so that's why we had to do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
We
was
were
a
all
whole
set.
new
We were
thing
all
that
set
they
to-
changed also.
Yeah, we were all set to do all that, and then they went, whoop, 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 whoop. Can't have anything going off the
No runoff into
no
the
runoff
ocean.
onto the ocean. Okay, all right, what do we do? Well, Well, it turns out that
I'm surprised they didn't make us like put some kind of catcher to catch the rainwater in the beach out in front of our property to bring
Yeah,
it back onto
carry
our
it back.
property, keep it
well,
from the
that,
ocean.
I thought they put little pails on the turtles. But
Because when it rains, I mean,
I think it's
running
the
into the ocean.
Sherwood that we have. They have 5 of those because they were built. The Sherwood one was built after they put in that rule, and they have 5 of those cisterns because they have the underground parking, and that's the first I'd heard of those doggone things.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they won't change anything else that we have to do.
No,
Sounds good.
we hope. We hope that by March, everything will be back to where it is.
It will be,
Okay, I was at the last meeting
yeah.
and I asked a couple of questions that you said to email somebody and they would answer me, and that was 3 weeks ago. And I'm getting a ghost answer. Nobody is even answering me and saying, hey, I'll get it for you soon, or I got your email, or nothing like that. I've asked 3 times.
What did
3
you ask for?
emails for the people that are hang on just a minute, let me get it.
And you're getting a ghost answer. I don't know.
That means nobody's answering me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing your email to me. So.
I didn't send it to you. I sent it to Karen. I was at the budget meeting. Blah blah blah. Formal request. Request a copy of the contract between the association and the TJW.
PJW doesn't have a contract with the association.
Well, how do we hire you?
Unlimited Horizons.
Okay, then Unlimited Horizon. Somebody could have answered that.
I just did.
Okay, well,
You didn't email me.
you didn't tell me to email you. You said to email the office, and I
Well,
did.
I mean, but, I answered your question. Now, what's the next one?
Okay, I need the contract. I want a copy of the contract that we have. In addition,
Why?
I'm not entitled to that
No.
as an owner?
You can come look at it, but you can't have a copy of it.
Oh, you didn't tell me that when I asked for it. I asked
Okay.
for it straight from right there in front of you. And
I mean,
asked
I'll
for it
give you a
online.
copy of it myself, but why do you want it?
Why does anybody want anything? They
I
wanna
don't know.
review it,
That's
they
why
wanna
I'm
look
asking
at
you.
it, they wanna review it, they wanna see what's entailed in it. I mean, that is what a privilege of being an owner is. You can ask for it in just about anything, especially if you work for the owners. You work for the
I work for the board of
HOA,
directors is who I work for,
the
man.
board of directors.
That's
Okay.
exactly right.
And why can't an owner ask for something like
The
this?
owner can ask for anything they want. Whether they get it or not is something separate.
Okay,
But
then-
I'll get you a copy of that, in fact, I may have, I can make a copy of it. Maybe. What else did you want?
The payroll reimbursement on the association budget. We needed the names, wages, and hours of any and all workers that contribute to that expense. Especially if you have a line item and you want it broken down, why can't we have that?
That you cannot have. I'll help you from a finance end. I was in your last meeting also.
Yeah, and you told me you would answer it and you didn't.
You cannot have broken down what the employees make over there. That's a privacy issue.
That's right.
You can't know what they
Why
make.
didn't anybody answer me? Why did I have to email it 3 times and nobody said any of that to me?
I wasn't
I-
listening to you.
Okay.
But I thought that was raised I thought you raised that at the last meeting.
I did.
And I thought.
And he said-
Hold it 1 second. And I
Okay.
thought that you were told or informed that that was private information and that you could
No,
not
ma'am.
have that information.
If it was, I wouldn't have asked for it again. I was told that you
I
can-
didn't hear what she asked for, so I was in getting the,
She
contract
wanted the salaries of the people or the people that work.
wages and
that's
who works for
confidential information.
you guys
no.
from Seven Seas. Who
No.
works for you? I mean, so tell me what they do. Maybe don't tell me their full name. I
I
just want to
give
know
you their,
what
I
they
give
do.
you their job description.
Yeah, that kind of
What
thing.
they do is they're maintenance people and they're cleaners and they're front desk personnel.
So
Right?
there's approximately how many people work for 17?
At the present, we've lost 2 more cleaners, by the way. I think there's like 5 or 6
Okay.
that work over there. I don't.
Even the girls-
Bailey, how many work over there?
You have Stacy, Sue, Justin, and the 2 cleaners right now. I think it's 5.
5. Okay, there you go.
Sometimes
girls
there's
pitch
7 or 8.
and help clean so that they can get everybody in by 3 o'clock in the afternoon a lot
right.
of times.
And
And front
we
desk.
also have, from time to time when we can get it, we have contract cleaners that come in
Mm-hmm.
and clean. Okay, but
Well, that wouldn't be
That's a
part of
separate
that.
line
That
item.
would be a separate line item.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
And
So,
it's displayed as a
Unfortunately,
second
they're
line item.
they're hard to
So
hard
in
to
other
get right
words,
now.
the basic wage, you can't. Remember, I asked for the fringe and the wage, and you sat there and you said, "Well, I don't know what that is, so I'll call my office and we'll get you that information." So now, after I sent emails, 3 different emails.
Well,
Now
nobody
you're
got them
telling me
evidently
no.
unless you say you send them to Karen.
Yeah.
And so I haven't heard anything from Karen, so I don't know anything about it. But I'm not giving you the employee's personal private
Well, that would have been
information.
nice to know when I asked
Well,
for it.
I'm telling you now.
But
So
now,
now
all
you don't
of a
have to
sudden,
worry
now
about
you
it
told
anymore.
me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I got a bunch of other questions, but I'll just save that.
The meeting is
Yeah.
over, ma'am.
Okay.
So
Meeting's
let me
over.
give you this.
Yeah.
I will tell you, we have an excellent staff and they are very dedicated. They go above and beyond.
That's not what I'm asking. I wanted the line item to see how much of those wages are those people or maybe something else. That's why I was
Well,
asking.
There's no
That's
hidden-
no, the
there's
wages
nothing
are
hidden.
noted in the budget, right?
No, the total, yearly total.
Yeah, there's a line item on the income
Yeah,
statement
there's
and the
a-
budget for
right,
that.
for
All of
that.
that's just
Yeah.
disclosed to you. Charlene's correct.
Yeah, yearly figure.
Yes, it's in the income statement that you were provided in your last meeting.
Yes, but that is not broken down by month or.
Yes,
or-
it is. That's a monthly figure and then a
Right.
year-to-date figure. I can explain it to you.
Okay,
if you
fine.
need me to.
Thank you,
There it is.
thank
And it
you.
does get audited on an annual basis by CPA. And I'm assuming that the payroll expenses also include the employer portion of the federal taxes.
fringe
Yes, all the
All
time.
of
Everything
that's
broken
rolled
down,
into
yeah.
it.
That's the
Right.
fringe. And so I don't think I,
Actually, that's not the fringe, but I won't belittle that.
that's the fringe I was talking about. And when I mentioned that last time, you said that you didn't know what I meant by fringe.
I don't.
Okay.
I do not know what fringe is. They have no fringe benefits.
No, no.
Fringe isn't a technical
No.
term that anyone would know what it is. That's your
Okay.
word. We need your definition to know.
But I mean, if you're talking about the SUTA, FUTA, FICA,
Yeah,
that stuff,
yeah.
okay,
We
those are
just
taxes.
refer to them as that in my business, but that's
Okay.
okay.
All right.
That's what that is.
Well, there you go. You got what you want.
Thank you all. Okay, call the
Thank you.
meeting to adjournment.
It was already a good.
Bye, Dora.